Hello, future me here. Welcome to my video. I'm going to do a bit of recording from home because there's a lot of footage where I don't do a lot of talking over it, so I think it's good to give a bit of context as to where I am and what I'm doing. Jolo Sulu. It's a very beautiful island in the Philippines, but it's had some recent issues, a lot of terrorist attacks and shootings and things like that, so it's not your kind of typical Western tourist destination. We had 2 armed policemen with us. They were there to act as kind of a deterrent, any possible kidnappings or things like that. So yeah, that's the first time I've ever had that, and that was a crazy experience. The boat journey from Zamboanga to Jolo, it's a night boat and it gets in about 5 AM. They cram as many people on there as possible, and it's so humid. We spent the rest of the day looking around the island, and we visited a museum. We were the first tourists to visit that museum because the island's been closed off to tourists. So yeah, that's quite interesting. There's a lot of history about the island, basically who's invaded it. So it was held by the Americans at one point, the Spanish. It's just had so much turmoil in its past. So it's interesting going to a very niche location. There's nothing sweeter in this life of mine. This is my second day in Jolo. It's 7 AM after a busy day yesterday. I'm about to eat some breakfast and we'll get some footage today, see what happens. Where? We did a lot on this day. The first place we went was at Mangrove Forest. Never been to one. Apparently a lot of terrorists, when they were on the island, used to hide within the forest. So yeah, I was kind of interested in walking through. We went to a mosque. We were going to go to the main mosque within the town, but there was a shooting on that day. So we decided to avoid altogether. We found a small community that were weaving these kind of traditional cloths, so that was quite cool. They sell them on and that's how they make a living. We spent the rest of the day looking around some white sandy beaches. There's so many of them in Jolo. A lot of them have like stray dogs that roam around in packs. Yeah, they're everywhere, so you've got to be a bit careful, but they're mostly pretty good. And of course, it wouldn't be the Philippines without karaoke. They absolutely love it over there. It's everywhere, everyone's singing, in bars, clubs, everywhere. So yeah, it's unavoidable and you might have to sing. But it was a pretty good day. good, isn't it? It's not bad.
Today is my last day in Holo. It's been quite an experience, quite a journey. We've done so much in the last few days. It's been busy. I've seen a lot, and we've all done a lot. Our ferry is in the evening, and we come back the way we came in, overnight, sleeping on a boat back to Zambonga. And here we have a wild andrew, a sea creature.
This was a more relaxing day. We spent the day going around some beaches, eating food, things like that. There's a lot more stray dogs on these beaches. They're kind of everywhere, really. Speaking of stray dogs, I saw a guy hit a dog with his moped. The dog was fine, but he didn't really know what to do. He just kind of slowed down and still ended up hitting the dog. So yeah, you don't see that all the time. We also went to a waterfall, and it has a sort of poorer community living by it, so they all bathe in it. There's these big families full of kids, and we ended up giving them some money because they let us get changed in their house, which was very nice of them. And we ended up finishing the day with a meal on a hilltop with a view of the town. It was very nice, and yeah, we get the boat in the evening.
A bad copy of an English telephone book.
Now that I've been to Jolo Sulu, I can look back and give some thoughts on my experience of the island. The actual geography of it, it's a stunning place. Lots of white sandy beaches on every corner. We spent a lot of time driving around to all these places, obviously, and the roads aren't that developed, so hopefully with time they build it up a bit. It's not easy to access the island as a tourist. The reason I could go is because my dad remarried to someone who's from Jolo Sulu. She had to flee it when she was younger because of some religious problems, and a lot of her family still live there, and that's why we could go. We had some connections. We obviously had to have the police with us, just as a kind of safety measure. That was a different experience to your usual holiday, I guess. There's not a lot of Westerners on the island. We're kind of a rare breed. They don't see many white people, so they want to take photos with you, which is fine, and you get used to it, and they're all pretty nice about it. All in all, it was an interesting experience. The island's got a lot of history, and I'd recommend checking it out. But yeah, that's Jolo Sulu. Thanks for watching.